everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we are discussing a theory from my personal favorite movie of all time, Lilo and Stitch. I love this movie so much. I cry every single time that I watch it. And I actually held off doing a video about Lilo and Stitch for quite some time because I was worried that I would read a theory and it would like ruin the movie for me. But this theory that we're going to talk about today actually makes the movie so much better, if that is even possible. So let's get into it. So the theory is that Lilo and Nani's parents are in fact CIA agents. That is hard to say, CIA agents. Oh. So, we don't know a lot about Lilo and Lani's parents because they passed away before the movie was set. All we do know is that they passed away in a fatal car crash in really bad weather, which, side note, is why Lilo is so set on feeding Pudge the fish, because her parents had a car accident in bad weather. So if she feeds Pudge the fish, the bad weather won't happen. That actually broke my heart. But on a happier note, the Lilo and Nani's parents being CIA agents all revolves around Cobra Bubbles, who I'm sure you guys all remember with the knuckle cracking. So we all know from the movie that Cobra Bubbles was in fact a CIA agent before dropping out completely and becoming a social worker, which is a big career change, and there has to have been a reason why. You don't go from stopping aliens from invading the earth to being a social worker for no reason. And the theory goes that the reason that he stopped being the CIA agent to become a social worker was to keep watch over Lilo and Nani. So the theory goes that Lilo and Nani's parents were in fact co-workers of Cobra Bubbles, which would explain why Bubbles is being so lenient on the two. I mean, if any other social worker had come into the situation, they would have taken Lilo away immediately because of all of her behavioral problems, the amount of time she's left home alone or just let walk alone. Not to mention the state of the house, which we truly see how bad it is in the scene where Cobra Bubbles first appears and Lani walks around the back. The house is a mess, like it's filthy. Any other social worker would have taken Lilo away immediately, but Bubbles cuts him a lot of slack, actually putting his entire job on the line. But there's only so much Bubbles can do without officially losing his job, so he eventually snaps and has to take Lilo away, as we all saw. And so some more evidence to this theory is actually Lilo's obsession with taking photos of larger people. We see in the movie she has an entire wall covered of photos of large people and then she wants to take even more, telling Lani that she needs new film for her camera. And so it's been said that the reason that she loves doing this is because her dad or her mum took her on a low profile mission in which they were looking for a large person and they would have been undercover because no one's going to expect like a mother and child or a father and child for being CIA agents. And because Lilo's mother and father did die when she was so young, she just remembers taking photos of large people with them, which is why she continues with this weird habit because it's the only memory she really has with them. And further evidence to this is the weird array of books that they have in their house. Most little girls do read about Disney princesses or all those kind of things. However, Lilo is a bit different, which we already knew. Her books are all about oyster farming and Loa's roadmap. And it's been said that these books were actually there so that the parents could study for their missions, which would make a lot of sense because how many people do you know that have an oyster farming book in their house? Not many. And there's even more evidence to prove this. At the end of the film, we see Cobra Bubbles with the entire family hanging out on, I think it's Thanksgiving or Christmas, one of those, and he's there with them. That's not normal for a social worker to do. Even throughout all of the mishaps that happen and how they would have obviously grown closer, that's still not normal. But it would be normal if his co-workers were their parents. So I don't know about you guys, but that is enough evidence for me to solidify that Lilo and Nani's parents were CIA agents. There is an extra little bit to this theory which I personally don't believe, but you're up to make your own decisions, and a lot of people say that their parents might not actually be dead. They could instead be in witness protection program. But I personally do not believe in that part. I believe, sadly, they did pass away. So that is the end of this theory. I really hope you guys liked it and believed it like I did. If you did, be sure to press the thumbs up button so that I know. And don't forget to subscribe if you do like these kind of videos because I upload every single Friday. I'm also on Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter if you want to check me out on those. The links are all down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!